You keep giving me this goofy smile. Am I really that funny?
Oh, it's not that. You remind me of someone. He was very dear to me.
What about me reminds you of him? Is he great at impressions or something?
It's your walk. You're so light on your feet that it's easy to lose track of your footsteps.
Yes, this place, it's perfect for dancing. I'm sure many dancers performed for you here. If only you could have seen my master dance. He was beauty in motion. Divine One, I could dance for you. Here, tonight, if you'd like. I could perform my master's dance and share its profound beauty.
Ah, there you are, Clan!
Huh? I mean, hello, Princess Hortensia.
That's right! It's the princess of the mighty kingdom of Illusia! Hortensia! Woo! Hoo-hoo! Yeah!
Yes? Did you need something? From me, I mean.
It so happens, a little birdie told me, you, my clan shell, are the president of my fan club.
What?
What do you mean, what? And shouldn't you be, I don't know, swooning? Your idol is right here talking to you.
Princess Hortensia, I think you might have gotten a bit confused.
Confused? Confused how?
Well, the fan club I'm the president of is...
What? You're the president of a fan club for your own liege?
I'm so sorry for the... misunderstanding?
Ugh, embarrassing. Wait, Clan! The Princess of Illusia has orders for you.
What?
I want you to form me a fan club!
I don't work for you!
Say, Clan, do you remember how you helped me when I got lost gathering herbs?
Mm-hmm.
As luck would have it, I found a use for them when I met a wounded child near our last battle. Treatment was simple with the herbs I'd collected.
Well, that's great news.
I hate to think what would have become of the poor child if I'd stayed lost in that forest. You helped them as much as I did, Clan, so thank you for that.
Oh, I didn't do much. I just gave you directions.
But your help then rippled outward. The child was from a poor family. I don't think a visit to the doctor was in the cards. If I hadn't come along with those herbs, the wound might have gone septic.
Yeesh.
I may have sniffled a bit, but I didn't really think getting lost was that big a deal. But when a doctor is waylaid, lives could hang in the balance. Every second counts. I really must be more careful.
Jean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but don't beat yourself up too much. Everybody has bad days. But if you ask yourself, how did I get myself into this? You can prevent it next time. Though I always seem to make the same mistakes as the steward of the dragon.
Mistakes? You? I can't picture it. You always seem so sure of yourself.
Oh, not at all. I'm still just an apprentice. There are so many people older than me here that I'm glad to have someone closer to my age. Oh, no. Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm happy to hear that. I always thought I was a burden to people, so I'm glad to hear someone is happy to have me around.
I don't think it's as bad as you fear.
You wait and see, Clan. I'm going to be just as good as you someday.
Not done yet. Have to train more.
Well, well, how nice to see you working up a sweat at such an early hour, Sir Ember.
You bet! I've got to grow as strong as I can. I have to become a legend, just like you said. Then my lance will be a legendary weapon.
He took my brush off seriously? He is either truly devoted or a fool.
You say something?
I was, just wondering why you desire a legendary weapon so badly.
I grew up in a dull country town. Nothing to do, nothing to see. Stories were my only escape. My favorite was about this one hero who used a legendary weapon to defeat a giant monster. I think about that story all the time. I want to be a hero like that. So I need a legendary weapon.
I see. If you are so dedicated, then why not train with me?
Really? You mean it? I would love that. You're so strong and cool looking. I bet you do all kinds of crazy training.
Just try to keep up. I will not hold back for your sake, hero.
Your appearance from the ring was a surprise, but I think I could sense your presence in there.
That's a nice thing to hear. I was glad I could finally speak with you, face to face.
We fight well together, too. Let's just hope our combined strength is enough to usher in peace.
I hope for the same thing, Diamant, and I'm sure it will be. We'll give it everything we have.
So this is the legendary altar where the divine dragon sleeps? I am so pumped! But I'm also nervous. The Somniel is ultra sacred ground. This place is on a whole other level. Don't mess up. My foot! Whoa! Ow! I'm so sorry, Divine One. I tripped, but nothing broke, so, good morning.
Hey, Amber. I'm ready to talk about that secret potion incident.
Oh, right! I can't wait to hear what I said.
So, you said you're grateful to me and you respect me. An extreme amount, apparently.
Is that all? Aw, you knew that stuff already.
True. You're not shy about that. You've gone out of your way to save me many times. But there was something else you said. Something about how, if it weren't for me, you would probably be on an alpaca ranch?
Yeah, that checks out. My family owns an alpaca ranch back home. That's all my hometown has, alpacas and cliffs. To become a big hero, I knew I'd have to leave. You opened a path for me to become that hero as your retainer. That's why I'm so grateful.
I see. Well, it's a shame that secret potion is gone, but at least it wasn't a total loss. I was a bit embarrassed in the moment, but I got to hear your deepest, truest feelings.
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed too, but I'm glad I got a chance to share my appreciation. Was that it? Did I say anything else?
Now that you mention it, there was one last thing before you snapped out of it. You said you thought I was the greatest, but trailed off before explaining why. What were you going to say after that?
That's a tough one. I do think you're really great, Prince Diamant, for lots of reasons. I'm not sure what the deepest, truest reason is. Can I think about this for a while?
Please do.
Well, well, I landed that finishing blow beautifully if I do say so myself. Still, more practice is in order. Perfection is the only option on the battlefield. Ah! Whoa, what the? Ah!
Oh no, Marin! Are you okay?
Chloe, how long have you been watching me?
Quite a while now. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't want to interrupt your training.
Ah, I wish you hadn't seen me looking so uncool. Knights never make such sloppy mistakes in fairy tales. I'm sure you're disenchanted now.
Oh, it's okay, Marin. Uh-oh, you scraped your forehead. Let's get that taken care of.
I feel so pathetic.
It was just one silly mistake. Don't beat yourself up over it. When I think about you, I think about how hard you work, not about how you messed up once. You're still a gallant knight from a fairy tale in my eyes.
Chloe, thank you.
Besides, I said I'd take care of you, didn't I?
You did. Though, this isn't quite the same as an upset stomach. But perhaps messing up isn't so bad. Especially if someone like you ends up taking care of me.
Marin, listen. I'm sorry for blowing up at you the other day.
Blowing up is a bit strong.
I didn't understand that you were observing me so closely because you genuinely care.
No, I was in the wrong, not you. I was completely oblivious to how my actions made you feel.
You know, now that we understand each other better, I'd be happy to help you. There aren't many books about divine dragons, and nobody's asked me about my life before. You want to fill that gap. Help people learn about me. I can see the value in that. What I'm trying to say is, please observe to your heart's content.
Really? You mean it?
I mean it.
Thank you, Divine One. I really appreciate that. When I'm observing you, I forget about all the stress and worry. Everything bad slips away. I just feel joyful. And I want to share that joy with others, you know?
You're truly one of a kind, Marin. Maybe I should write a book about you.
You flatter me, Divine One.
I do have a request. Stop thinking of me as more than human, alright? I may be the only divine dragon, but hey, you're one of a kind too.
You make a good point. I guess we're both rare critters, aren't we?
Exactly. Oh, and also, I want to be the first to read this book of yours.
Of course. I can't think of anyone better to fact-check it.
I greatly appreciate you lending me your ear as of late. After the bandits, I became concerned that I had grown weak, but your words reassured me. You said that what I felt was not weakness, but kindness. Perhaps someday I'll believe that. Good morning. Let us make ready for the day's battle. I am prepared to fight, both for Firene's peace and for you. To that end, I will do whatever is necessary.
Hey, Princess Tamara, I heard you ride wolves. Is that really true?
Yep. When I was little, I'd tear through the halls of Sohm Palace on Wolfback. Made a real mess.
Impressive. I can't think of anybody that out of control in my family.
Really? Most of my family is wild in one way or another. Oh, that reminds me. How do you like it if I gave you wolf riding lessons?
I was so hoping you'd ask.
Fantastic! I'd be happy to show you the ropes. I'm sure you won't mind getting bitten or thrown off now and again.
As in, more than once?
Oh yeah, way more. And when the wolf's really agitated like that, I won't be able to call her off. But you can stop her on your own, as long as you've got plenty of muscle.
Well,
Experienced riders can keep their wolves under control, but it's a different story for newcomers. I don't mean to scare you, though. Most people do make it through training with all their limbs.
I'm having second thoughts here. Maybe it's better I hold off. Can't let myself get sidelined while there's a war on, after all.
Yep. Sometimes the bravest thing is knowing when to call it quits.
Why don't you show me camping instead? It'd be fun to learn how you face the elements out in Solm, even if it's just a little.
Oh, absolutely! That does sound fun! I'll teach you everything I know. How to set up camp, which animals to watch out for. Oh, and most important of all, singing! Nothing beats a good camping song!
Great! As soon as I get myself a tent, we'll be in business!